I've got some photographs of myself taken on the same day at the same time using different types of camera. And you're going to be able to see how different each photo looks and specifically how different my nose looks in each one. So this is 4 photographs of myself. The first photograph is taken using a digital SLR camera. The second photograph is a selfie on an iPhone, so I've taken that myself. Third photograph is using an iPhone, but using the back camera, so someone else has taken that photo. And then finally, the fourth photograph is again an SLR camera with a slightly different lens with slightly different features used. You can see that despite being taken at the same time on the same day with the same lighting, how different my nose looks. My nose looks best with an SLR camera. And that is actually the most realistic appearance of my nose. That's what other people see. The iPhone cameras or any other Android phone cameras really distort the appearance of a nose. So even though the cameras are very good, they've got high pixels, they give what's called barrel distortion. The thing that is in the center of the image is made a lot bigger than the things that are on the periphery of the image. What this means is that the nose, which is the center of the face, becomes magnified in size, so any minor imperfections get amplified. They're the things that get posted on social media. And actually, it is really important to be aware that that is not the true likeness of that person. Look how bent my nose looks. Look how distorted my nostrils looks. One looks tiny, the other one looks huge. Let's compare that to the photo using the SLR camera. My nose looks fine here. It looks much smaller. The nostrils don't look quite as asymmetric. It looks like a completely different nose. But there's even a difference between the selfie camera and the back of the iPhone camera. And actually, the selfie looks better. And that's because I've had my arm is outstretched, so there's a bit more distance between me and the camera. So even using the same camera, you get a very different appearance between the nose. And surgeons can sometimes use this to their advantage on social media, and this is also something to be aware of. The first image, the pre-op image, is taken, what I would think, with a camera phone. The nose looks huge, and it's that barrel distortion that's evident here, so it makes the nose look worse than it is. The photograph is taken really close up, which again amplifies that barrel distortion, again making the nose look really big, any imperfections amplified. Let's look at the after. It looks like a completely different person. This is taken using an SLR camera, no doubt. And of course, part of this is due to the fact that she's had surgery now, but all the other things in terms of the rest of her face, look, the shape of her face looks different, and that hasn't been changed with surgery. So it just shows how powerful it is. Selecting the right camera, the right lighting, and patients need to be aware of these differences when they're selecting a surgeon.